Hi, and welcome to the 3 video series that I'm going to be sharing with you, going over information about the Opulent Society, which is a membership that I put together. But one of the most important things you're going to learn in this 3 video series, some really valuable content. I'm going to be sharing really good information with you. It's going to make sure that you get a lot of value out of these videos, whether or not you join the society. But when you get to the 3rd video, you're going to learn how you're going to be able to become a member and the actual steps that you can take in the process. So let's go over this first video here. This is actually called the Outer Cycle of Success. Now with the Outer Cycle of Success, this is in regards to the outside world. Okay, this is not about, your inside, your mind, and how your mind works, which you're going to cover on video number 2. This video here is going to give you the core concepts and most important things that you have to follow to be able to get the best results in the outside world. You see, when your energy is very strong on the inside, when you're manifesting, you use a high level of vibrational frequency, you're able to attract things to you. The problem is you have to know the outside world. You have to know everything that's in the outside world, and most importantly, how you fit into it, the steps you have to take to climb the ladder of success to get to the highest levels. So let's go over a few of these things now. Now, step number 1 you're going to do is you're going to create your goal list. So your desire list, these are the things that you want to achieve, okay? Now, one of the things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to write those things down, okay? So, number 1 is going to be goals. Now, you're going to hear a lot of things about goals. You could read books and thousands of sources, free articles, everything about goals. There's a lot of things going on with goals, obviously, but the thing is you have to be able to really get serious and say to yourself, I'm going to write down that I want to have this particular house or style of house, or I want to drive this kind of car. You're going to write it down with the intention that you're going to get it. And that's it. That's all there is to it. You're going to look at it each day. Now, of course, I go a lot deeper than this. I have a lot of information on goals, intentions, being able to set your desire list and be able to really be able to get the energy behind it to allow it to manifest very strongly, come into your life. More importantly, really be able to get you to the right people and circumstances. So write your goals down. Make sure you have them written down. And if you're confused, you don't know what you want, the best way to do that is to actually decide the things that you're not happy about in your life, the things that frustrate you. Write those things down that you don't like, and your goals can be the exact opposite. So now the next step in the process is pretty simple. You have to get yourself motivated. You have to get very fired up. And you know what? Sometimes the days go by and your motivation kind of trickles, it goes down. You have to keep it high. It's like a muscle, and you have to be able to keep it going every day. So you have to surround yourself with motivational sources that are going to allow you to keep yourself very motivated, okay? You can find a lot of stuff on YouTube. There's books out there. A lot of things on motivation. Now, it's very important that you stay motivated. Motivation. Have you ever been somewhere, you've been on a vacation, fired up, you come back, you're so fired up, all of a sudden the next day you're back home and you're right back to your same old routine. You can't have that happen to you. So you have to, it's a place in your mind that you can go to whenever you like. Athletes do this all the time. All professionals that are really good at what they do, they get themselves in a certain state of mind. It gets them motivated so they're on their peak, they're on their A game, they're playing the best, they're doing the best they can do because they have a certain spirit, their spirit is rised up to a certain level where they're so motivated that they can just break right through the wall, and just make it happen, okay? That's where you need to be. Now, don't share your goals with anybody because that's going to weaken your motivation. You tell somebody, yeah, I'm going to live in a 10,000 square foot home. They're going to say, you know what, you're full of it. There's no way you're going to have that, buddy. Look at the car I'm driving. You're my best friend. This, that, and the other thing. They're going to destroy your goals. Your motivation is going to go right down the sewer. Can't have it. Can't have it. So don't share your goals with anybody. Stay very motivated each day. But it has to be each day. It has to be consistent. Now, whatever business you're looking to get into, whether it be real estate, whether it be working from home, network marketing, anything like that, you have to know about your business. So basically you have to know your business. You have to know all the ins and outs. You have to be an expert. You got to be the one of the best in your field. You got to be really good. You want to make $100,000 a month in a business? or $2,000. You know, the big difference is how much you know your business, how much of an expert you are at your underlying business. You have to learn it. You have to read all the information materials you can about your business. Real estate, you know, even network marketing, you know, any kind of home business thing, any kind of profession. You say you want to be a musician, you know, you want to entertain people. Obviously, you got to practice all the time, but you got to know the music industry too. So you have to really know your business, okay? The next step is to plan your action. Obviously, you see I'm a little tall, so I got a little bend over to fit to be able to write these things. Plan your actions basically to have your action plan. When you've understood your business and everything about it, you have your goals and you're motivated, now you have your action plan. Now you're going to actually start creating a step-by-step process and a thing that you're going to follow each day while you're staying motivated to execute and make that action plan happen. Okay? So that brings us to 5, which is take action. Very simple. If you're motivated, if you know your business, if you have your action plan in place, what else is there? If you have your friends that you didn't share your goals with so they can't get on your case and try to weaken you up a little bit, you have these different facets that you can use cumulatively to take action in a bold way, in a consistent way, every day to make sure that you get to basically where you need to be, which is achieving your goals. And there you have it. Now when you achieve your goals, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to celebrate. You have to celebrate. You have to take it in. You have to really feel the success. What it does is it kind of anchors a success blueprint in a sense that you could always go to as you're going forth in the future, because you know we're always going to run into some roadblocks. I'm going to run into things in a way. So you have to celebrate to hold on to that enthusiasm. It's going to get you motivated even more. So you're going to get, it's like a cycle, as we're saying here, the cycle of the outer world success. That's what we're at right here. Okay, so one last thing. Repeat the process. Start all over again and do it all over again. This time, make it a bigger goal. Make it a larger success. You can do it. See, if you have all these components, you can do pretty much anything that you want to do. Think about it. Your faith is there when you're motivated and your goals are there. No one's in your way to try to steal your dreams away from you because you're not sharing that information with them. Then you know your business, you know your underlying direction of where you're going, and what method or what, you know, thing that you're going to be using to be able to succeed and be able to make money and achieve your goal. You're going to plan your action, you're going to take action, you're going to achieve your goal. So that's basically what you're going to do. That is the outward cycle of success. And I hope you enjoyed this video here. Video number 2 is going to talk about the inner cycle of success, which actually accounts for about 90% of the whole process. This is about 10% of the process. The other 90% is the inner cycle, and we're going to go over that. I'm going to show all that information with you on video number 2, which is coming up next. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. I want you to watch it a few times to make sure that you start to follow this information, because what I'm going to do is we're going to get you in the inner cycle of success. Video number 3, we're going to talk about how we accumulate the two of them together to get a leveraged effect for maximum effort, maximum success. Okay? And in the end of video 3, I have something very special to share with you. So I hope you enjoyed video number 1. And, I invite you to come over to video number 2. I'll be sharing with you within the next couple of days here. So take care and get ready for video number 2.